This particular session here is suitable for anyone and everyone who wants their brain to be first, smarter, and second, faster. So it's also suitable for those who have perhaps suffered a little bit from the loss of brain performance. For example, they're drifting into dementia, loss of memory, or for children who have, let's say, autism. Can we use frequency devices like Healy and MAGHEALY to help? Okay, so let's go into Healy Mind Wave. Okay, so these are the 6 programs in Healy Mind Wave. So Healy Mind Wave actually give us the brain wave, delta, theta, alpha, beta, gamma. These are called brain waves, and these are the frequencies, waves and frequencies that are naturally produced by different parts of the brain naturally for its function. Okay, yeah, so based on this table here, so I've typed in here which part of the brain uses which type of waves. Okay, so frontal, the front part here, uses most of it, yeah, then the rest are at different parts. Okay, yeah, so when you use, let's say, the cognitive ability, right now I'm using cognitive ability. All right, so hopefully this is to make my brain fast, okay, smart, and remember what I want to say, be able to have the flexibility to look at the text and then very quickly, share my message. Okay, so cognitive ability. So this is made of gamma waves. When we are awake, when we need to work, gamma brain waves. So it range from 30 to 100. So when you turn on the program here, it will actually start from 60 hertz, and then you see, watch here, every 6 seconds it is going to go down by 0.5 hertz. So it will be 55, after 6 seconds, 54.5, and then to 54 hertz. Okay, so it goes down 0.5 at a time. So after that, after it goes from 60, it will drop by 0.5 all the way until 35. Then it loops back. It's going to start from 60 hertz again and repeat the whole process. So this will keep go on and on and on until the 60 minutes is up. So it's fixed. The program is 60 minutes. So there is no IMF. That means it does not interact with body to see what you need. So it is actually going to give you the same frequencies to everyone who use this program. All right, so you should use this in the day because this is meant for the working brain. Yeah, so this is in summary to help you to peak in your cognitive performance, heighten your awareness, your awakeness, your alertness. Okay, and also for spiritual insight. Okay, now what kind of frequencies? I'll highlight a few that are important. Now, although it goes by 0.5, it will stay at 40 hertz. When it reaches 40 hertz, it will stay at 40 hertz for 4 minutes. Now, why does it give you so much of 40 hertz? This is very important. Okay, if you forget everything, remember 40 hertz. Okay, now, without 40 hertz, if you don't have enough 40 hertz, you will have learning disability. Okay, so this is important. Let's say if you are parents and your children is, let's say, struggling in their studies, okay, or you have difficulty, let's say, learning Healy, with all the different modules, with 2 apps, you confuse here and there. Okay, you need the 40 hertz. Use the 40 hertz. It will help you to learn faster. All right, if you have reports to read, comprehend, graphs, okay, if you're doing your thesis, your research and everything is 40 hertz. You need the 40 hertz, okay, to overcome severe learning disability. So this applies also for children who are learning, yeah, who have difficulty learning. All right, so integration of thoughts, senses, memories, and mental clarity. So it can give you sudden insights. May not be while you're using the program, you know. So if, because this is only 1 hour, after 1 hour you may continue with your work, you may be driving, you may be bathing, and then suddenly, I get it. Okay, the eureka moment will come. All right, so this is the 40 hertz. It puts you in a state of flow. Be very focused to enjoy. This is a meditative state without the sit down there and meditate. All right, so how many of us can sit down there 30 minutes, do nothing but just solid meditation? Not all of us can. All right, so this one is to give you that meditative state without having to sit there and just be very focused. It's also very good for athletic performance. Okay, so when you are practicing, okay, a certain skill, yeah, so you need to be so focused in that particular skill to put yourself in a state of flow is also the 40 hertz. Emotional regulation, your compassion, empathy, joy, it help you to relax, reduce your anxiety, you know, so that learning will be fun. Yeah, what you're doing will be fun, yeah, to you. Okay, promoting brain coherence, which is coherence means all the different parts of the brain that we talk about, that they will all be communicating with each other. Okay, so it's for hyperconnectivity, for your brain to you see the icon here, that is hyperconnectivity. Okay, innovation, yeah, to be able to think fast, quick, connect different concepts. Neuroprotection, okay, it prevents the nerve from growing plaques. You know, teeth also have plaques, okay, which is the stuff that actually grow around, and which is not good. So nerve also will have hardening substance that actually grow on it and then prevent the nerve from proper function. So it protects your nerve from developing amyloid plaques. Okay, yeah, so it's like brushing your teeth. So this is actually brushing your nerves. Okay, plasticity is very important. Plasticity is the adaptability. You know, you're not rigid in your thinking, but you are able to have 360 degree, and then you are able to flip this thing upside down, inside out in your thinking. Okay, doing the acrobatics in your mind. Yeah, when you learn. Okay, let's say a student, they look at one question, if the question asked is slightly different, they're stuck, they don't know how to do. So the plasticity is there. Now the next one is presence. Okay, this is also gamma waves, but it is slightly lower range. Just now was 60 to 35. This is from 45 to 35. So it drops by 0.1. So 44.5. Next one is 44.4. Then you count 4 seconds, it drops to 44.3. So by 0.1 hertz, one by one until 35. Okay, now at 40, 45, when it drops to 40, it will also give you the 4 minute of 40, like just now. Okay, yeah. Okay, so this is for you to immerse in the present moment, faster information processing, whole brain. Okay, in other words, it is the connectivity. All right, and sometimes because of the 40, it gives you the aha moment. So this is the same as the cognitive ability, but two different range of gamma. The other one is the higher gamma. This is the lower range of the gamma. So it's good to reduce the negative thought loop, overthinking, yeah, and consciousness. Okay, next one, active attention. So in active attention, you are given beta brain waves, which is from 13 to 30 hertz. This is the range. So in this program, it will start from 20 and then it will drop by 0.1. Okay, 19.6 to 19.5, 19.4, and all that. Every 3 seconds, it will drop. Okay, so they actually gives you the whole entire range from 20 to 13. So beta is also suitable for daytime, okay, for wakefulness, unless your job is at night. For example, if you are a trader, okay, either a stock trader, US market, and then your timing is all different, okay, and you want to be attentive during the time that you are trading in odd hours, then you can use it. But for all other people, we should actually use it in the day. All right, use this in the day for study, for planning, organization, decision making. Okay, all right, for energy, for alertness, sharp, fully engaged mind to perform your task, problem solving. So these are all the cognitive function: logical, critical, analytical thinking, process complex information, memory, goal-oriented behavior, okay, and to prevent distraction. Okay, next one, relaxed awareness. This is where you're given the alpha brain waves from 8 to 12. So it will start from 12, then it will decrease by 0.1 every 4 seconds. So now it's 11.7 to 11.6 to 11.5. So from 12, it will drop to 8. Okay, so there's no 40 here. This one is a typo error. Okay, so a cycle will repeat 12 to 8, then it will repeat again 12 to 8. So every of the program is like that. This one, you can actually use this in the evening, all right, for calm, centered, relaxed state. Yeah. Okay, what is it good for? Alpha is good for creativity, divergent thinking. All right, you can use it during the times when you want to do brainstorming, when you want to generate new ideas. Okay, yeah, so or when you are doing your art, etc., you can use it during that time. It doesn't have to be the evening. Okay, anytime that you want to stimulate that. Okay, it's also for retention, learning, neuroplasticity, means for a very, very flexible brain, mind-body connection. Okay, good especially for art, for music, for sports. So when you need to interact between the two parts of the brain, mind, body. Okay, it can also help in pain relief as well, chronic pain, stress relief, because it helps to lower the cortisol level in the body. Okay, so it helps to relieve if you have panic attack, anxiety, stress, depressive feelings. Okay, and it helps you to get into your intuitive state. Okay, so you can do it while meditation, yoga, hypnosis. Yeah, so it puts you to tap on your intuitive power. All right, so you can use it in the evening if you want to have better sleep, to just calm the body, let it relax. Yeah, quieten your mind after a very active, busy day. Okay, yeah. The next one, next program is creativity, and this is where you are given theta waves. Theta waves is from 4 to 7. So the program will start from 7 hertz, and then every 10 seconds it will decrease by 0.1. So the next one is 6.8, then it will go to 6.7, 6.6. Okay, so from 7 it will drop to 4, and then it will repeat from 7, it will drop to 4 until the 1 hour is up. Okay, yeah, so you can use this in the day when you are generating ideas, design, art, music, choreograph dances, and all that. Okay, so this is good for innovative ideas, intuitive thinking, tap into your long-term memory. Okay, for deep emotional healing, for trauma. Okay, yeah, because I think this one will activate your amygdala, hippocampus, the emotional part, because creativity, like let's say for dance and art, music, you need to invoke feelings. You need to put feelings into your music. You need to put feelings into your dance, okay, your expression, all that, right? So that's why it will invoke the emotions part. All right, so you can also use this for healing. Yeah. Okay, so reduce your chronic stress, anxiety. So they all work by lowering the stress hormones and then increasing the happy hormones, okay, like your dopamine, serotonin, okay. So it can also allow you to tap into your dreams, all right, if you use this. So you may get ideas, you may get creativity, solutions from dreams. Okay, the last one is recreation. Recreation allows you to tap into delta waves. Theta, delta are waves that the brain produces during the sleep state, when we are asleep. Okay, so now we tap into that unconscious sleep state, although we are wide awake. Yeah, so you have frequencies that starts from 3 hertz, and then it will decrease by 0.1. So next one will be 2.6, next one will be 2.5 every 10 seconds. So start from 3, it will drop to 0.5, and then it goes back to 3, and then decrease to 0.5 repetitively for 1 hour. Okay, so use this in the evening for deep restoration of body and mind. Okay, helps you to be calm, relax. Okay, it gives you high quality non-REM sleep. Non-REM sleep is where you go into deeper and deeper sleep at night. Okay, so although we say use it in the evening, you can actually use it at any time of the day. All right, so it will help you even in the evening as well if you're using it in the day. Okay, so don't be too concerned about that. Okay, so why is it anti-aging? Is anti-aging because when we are asleep, that is the time where the body do a lot of detoxing. Okay, it will actually do the repair as well. All right, so for cell regeneration, all this at night when we are asleep. So anti-aging support your immune system, so it brings down your nervousness. All right, so it consolidate your memory towards long term. So you see, like let's say if you're a learner, if your memory is no good, okay, if let's say you are a student and exam is coming, or if you are a university student, or if you're an adult, you have a course and then you have training, or you have certification where you have to take tests and you have to learn things and all that, right? So when you use this, sleep is very important, because when you go to sleep, this is where the brain cleans up all the mess of information that we put in. All right, so it helps to clarify so that you will be able to think clearly the next day. So if you have deep good sleep, right, the next morning you feel fresh. Okay, yeah, because all these mess are already sorted out for you. Okay, then you are less stressful the next day. Okay, pain relief, stress relief, brain detoxification. So the lymphatic system, okay, will do the cleaning up work, so that the next morning you don't have, if you have brain fog, okay, blur, then you can't think clearly. That is because you didn't have a good sleep. Okay, there's no detoxification. It also help you to tap into your intuitive subconscious power as well. Okay, yeah, connect with your creator. Okay, so in summary, you see that these 6 programs are not like repetition of each other. Okay, So like the first one, because this is the whole range of brain waves over here, from gamma, high beta, beta, SMR, sensory motor rhythm, alpha, theta, delta. So each of the programs here fall into all this range that you need for full brain development, okay, for full brain function, full brain performance, okay, so that eventually as you use all this program, you won't feel that, oh, I'm a left brain person, you know, I'm the super logical, super critical, judging kind of brain, okay. Oh, I'm not a right brain person. Or some of you will say, oh, I'm the right brain person, you know, I'm the creative, no rules, no laws, no schedule kind and all that. So we will not be a left brain or a right brainer. You will become a balanced brain, a whole brain person, okay. Right? So do you want a whole brain, or do you only want to tap on either side of the brain? Okay, so that's why we need all the 6 mind wave program. Okay, so this is what the mind wave is all about, for us to be able to tap into every part of our brain to actually, you know, use up more. We only use 5% of the brain, which is too little. All right, so imagine if each of us can tap 15%, 20%, 30%, 50% of our brain power. Wow, what will your life be like? What will this whole earth be like? You know, yeah. Okay, so that is mind wave. My purpose here today is to share with you my methods and how I perceive or view or how I use these programs. Okay, so I'm a bioenergetic profiling a coach trainer for a couple of years now. Okay, so I also use a bit of my counseling experience to do the profiling work using Healy. I used to use the bigger machine, but now I just focus on using Healy and MAGHEALY, and the results are just amazingly accurate. All right, so my previous background is that I've been in wellness for quite a number of years, and my training, I have my training in the Chinese meridian system, biology. So therefore my training usually incorporate a bit of science, bio, and how I use Healy, MAGHEALY to support the body. But I do more than wellness, okay? So I do more than wellness. Okay, so over the years, while helping my clients to learn how to use Healy and MAGHEALY, I kind of know where their difficulties are, what are all the questions that people ask over and over and over again. So I've compiled 5 books. So these are the 5 books that were compiled over 3-year period, all right, to put all the information that I have, consolidate them so that anyone who is a new user can immediately have references, or even if you have been using Healy for some time, okay, if you want to learn how to do how to master and know what you're doing. So these are references that are available for you. So I've also put some information, because not all people are readers. Some just want information, you know, just in time. You know, when I need it, I'll go and find it. So they prefer to watch, they prefer to listen. Yeah. So that is where the YouTube channels, Use Healy and Healypedia, come into use for them. So this is a platform provided by Healy World, and we are here to give you more information on how to use the Healy, MAGHEALY and its programs to support your body. So this platform is purely for education, all right? And our devices, as much as we love them and trust them, okay, so Healy, MAGHEALY, they are not medical devices, all right? So therefore, they are not intended to cure, treat, mitigate, diagnose, or prevent any diseases. So should you have any concerns or condition, please seek professional medical advice, all right?